Do you dare to take on the giant in your field? I was listening to Daft Punk the other day, and then I realized Daft Punk doesn't do new music anymore. Apparently, they even broke up. And they did this video where like one guy is walking and the other guy stays, and then the guy who stays, like kind of like the other guy opens his back, and because they're robots and they click a button, and this guy self-destructs and explodes. Now, Daft Punk these guys have these robot helmets. They're real people, two French guys. Anyway, don't do videos or they don't do music anymore. But then they do, or at least one of them does. And I listened to his music. It was called something like Myths or something was the name of the album he did. And I could really tell that he is taking inspiration from Mozart and other classical authors in his music. And then I thought about this guy, through his music, is taking on the giants of history in the art of classical music and trying to make a dent, and like trying to make art in the field of classical music, building on what's been done before, but trying to make something that is better than what you can hear from Mozart or Chopin or something like that. And that got me thinking myself, like, this guy dared to do that. He dared to give it an attempt. And then I'm thinking, what are we doing? You know, as individuals, who are the giants that we're fighting? Do you have one? Do you have someone, like, if you're dreaming, if you're making a vision, if you're trying to making something incredible, you're trying to make something that wasn't maybe, or there is a giant, either now or in history, that you're up against. Do you dare to take them on? I thought about that. It's a little bit scary. Like in my case, it might be somebody like Gary Vee. Like I hope I'm not like Gary Vee, because he is very loud and obnoxious maybe. But there are many similarities. Like he does a lot of videos. He likes to be on stage. He wants to empower people. He wants them to grow, that's a big thing with me as well. Both helping you with content like this, but also all the people I work with, I really try to help people grow. I love seeing that when that happens, like the coaching aspect. I just love coaching. Maybe I should try to, beat him. Not like, or at least like coexist as a giant next to another giant, or like build on what he has tried to make and make it better. But it was a little scary, because that guy is big. He works with all the big brands and he does everything real well. And I listen to him, I learn from him. But maybe like, when is the time that Gary can learn from me? So now I'm thinking about that. So I want you to think about that too. Like, who's the giant that you're fighting, or a giant that you're competing with? Because you gotta compete with a giant. You don't want to compete with some, like your neighbor or something. You want to compete with who the best is in history. Like compete in a good way. Like, look, what can I do? How am I making something that's so incredible? I'm trying to make something that's so incredible that I can one day look and say, like, yeah, I was swinging and trying to win this boxing match of this master in this field, in my own way. But I'm in there. I'm in the ring. I'm trying. It's like I'm making it sound confrontational. I'm not really. It's partly confrontational, but it's like you're running a race. It's like one guy trying to dive the deepest, another guy trying to climb the highest. Like we're both trying to do something really extreme, but I'm not trying, if I'm trying to dive, I want to beat the climber, but I'm not trying to beat him in the highest climb. I'm trying to beat him by doing the deepest dive. So we're both fighting for something extreme, but we're not in the same field. I mean, like, that's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, that's my thoughts. I've been thinking about that. I want you to think about it too, because I hope that spurs you to make something amazing.